Welcome back to Block Hub Point. In this video, we'll explore CSS animation properties. Unlike transition and transform effects, which require hovering for 3D effects, animations run automatically without any mouse interaction. Let's take a look at the animation properties that work together to create this effect and understand it with example. Let's start by creating a container. First, add a div with the container class. Inside the container, place another div for the box. Then move on to the CSS file. For the container, select the .container class and set the height to 800px. Add a 10px solid gray border around it. Now when you check your browser, you'll see the container. Next, apply the position property to the container and set it to relative. Now let's focus on the box. Select the .box class, set the height and width to 150px each, and give it a bisque background color. When you check your browser again, the box will appear inside the container. Then set the position of the box to absolute. To move it down, use the top property and set it to 25%. To move it horizontally, use the left property and set it to 25%. The box will now shift 25% from the top and left sides. That's it. You'll see the container and box on your page with the adjustments. Now we use the animation property. First, we identify which type of animation we want to apply to this box. For this, we write @keyframes and select it. This shows the syntax for the animation. The identifier used here is the animation name. We call the animation change CSS. Inside the keyframes, we define the from state, starting point, and the to state, ending point. For example, if we want to change the background color of the box, we write the background color in the from state, setting it to blue, and in the to state, we set it to aqua. But at this stage, the animation won't work because we haven't connected it to the box class. To fix this, we write the animation name and set its value to change CSS, which is the name of our animation. But still, there is no effect on the box because we haven't defined the animation duration. Now we write the animation duration and set it to 3 seconds. Once we check it in the browser, the background color will change. However, it happens only once. To make it repeat, we use animation iteration count and set it to 2, so the color change will occur 2 times. After that, the animation will stop. If we want it to repeat indefinitely, we set the iteration count to infinite. Now, the background color will keep changing continuously. However, the color change isn't smooth yet. To make it smooth, we use animation timing function, which works like the transition property in CSS. By setting it to ease in out, we make the color change smooth. Additionally, we can animate multiple properties. For example, to change the shape of the box, we start by writing border radius in the from state and set its value to 25%. In the to state, we set the border radius to 50%. Now when we check it in the browser, the box starts with rounded corners and a blue background, but by the end, it becomes a circle with an aqua background. We also define more than 2 states in animation. We use percentages, which work like the from and to states, or we can define 3 or more states according to our requirement. For example, if we want to move the box horizontally from one state to another, we replace from with 0% and to with 100%. Then in the 0% state, we write the transform property and set translate x to 50px. In the next state, we write translate x with a value of 150px. When we check it in the browser, we see the box move from left to right. Now on 0 state, we change the translate x value 25 pixel. Then see on the browser, it moved from left to right horizontally to increase space from left to right. Now we use it with 3 stages. First, we copy the 0 state and paste it after the 100% stage. Then we change the 0% to 100% for the first stage. In the second stage, we change from 100% to 50%. After this, in the third stage, we set the translate x value to 250px. Now when we check it in the browser at the 0% stage, it shows the box with the radius. At the 50% stage, it shows a circular shape with aqua background color. At the 100% stage, which is the last stage, it shows the box shape again, the same as the 0% stage. Now, we use this box as a bouncing ball. First, we select the translate x property and replace it with translate y. We set its value to -150px for the 50% stage and set the translate y value to 25px for the 100% stage. Next, we remove the border radius from both the 0% and 100% stages. We copy the border radius from the 50% stage and paste it in the box class. When we check it in the browser, the box will move from the 0% state to the 50% state. At the 50% stage, the translate y value is -1/50th px, so the box moves up. Then, it comes back to its original position at the 100% stage, with the translate y value set to 25 px, moving from top to bottom. To make the bounce effect smoother, we can add an animation delay. This delay will create a more polished and flowing movement, giving the circle time to build up its bounce. By setting the delay to 3 seconds, the circle will wait for just the right moment before starting its movement, creating a more graceful transition. Thanks to watching video. Stay with us to see more video.